Alright, hey there, you wrestling fans. Welcome back to another TEH Wrestling Newz. There's a lots of stuff we have to talk about since my computer was crashing, so, I couldn't do video. I'm sorry about that. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to split this into two parts. One, there's talking about the huge thing. Will John Cena turn heel? One, there's lots. I've heard lots and lots and lots and lots of many other videos before my video, which I am making now, that includes saying that John Cena will turn heel, which everybody said he would turn heel at SummerSlam, which he never turned heel at SummerSlam. He did not turn heel 2 nights ago at Night of Champions, which Randy Orton won that. So one if he does turn heel, he will not be the heel as he would be, in my opinion. Alright, one, I'm not a huge John Cena fan. When I mean I'm not a huge John Cena fan, guys, I'm not. When he was the Doctor of Thugonomics, then he would be good if he turned heel. But when it's too PG, freaking TNA wrestling, it will overcome them. Too many of the good wrestlers are going. They're wasting good talent. The new upcoming stars, they're wasting their talent or waiting too long. No, what? As long as WWE stays at PG, John Cena will always be the same favorite in my favor. Some of them, might not like him, some will, but most likely he's like a role model, billions of dollars. I mean, millions, excuse me. Though, oh, we'll see. Alright, in other news, Y2J, Chris Jericho, also known as one of my really good fans, I'm checking out. If you haven't, check him out. Fozzy. Fozzy's going on tour. Maybe that could be the reason why that actually Chris Jericho could retire for a while. Really, I don't think Chris Jericho will quit WWE. When if Chris Jericho was to quit WWE, there will be a reason. One, I understand Chris Jericho has been on downfall, has been winning his matches, maybe wins every other match. Maybe wins every other match. Maybe that. But guys, Jericho was the first undisputed champion. He's the only 9-time Intercontinental Champion. He's won tag team champions, 2-time undisputed. And Chris Jericho, in my opinion, yes, he has gone to a downward spirit, and quite frankly, he's starting to suck. But Chris Jericho, when he's a great wrestler, he has one of the greatest heels turns, Also notably, Chris Jericho turn back into the old Y2J, Nola the rock and roller. Oh, if he does, then that will really take the concept out of Jericho. He came first when he very started ever, when he was a Lionheart. He wore wrestling underwear tights. So now he wears pants. He was wrestling in tights, now for spandex. So now we're going ahead and we're looking. Let's just say we're going ahead and we're going. Let's see here, 2 years back. 2 years back in the past. Look where Jericho was. I think he just started his rivalry with, Shawn Michaels, future Hall of Famer, and, that's when people start disliking him. By this time, Shawn Michaels and would have been done with their street fight, what they had at Unforgiven. If anything of Jericho to turn back to his normal self, great and good. If the Chris Jericho we knew, the rock and roll, the one you actually, the Lion Soul. Jericho's losing his edge. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say Jericho stay heel, but definitely needs to take a break off. So as you know, he was the first man, 5 minutes at a six-pack challenge to be eliminated. And, you know, alright, let's go into other news. Alright, we're gonna go into TNA news. TNA, two big comebacks are coming. You were saying Matt Hardy, the brother of Jeff Hardy, and certainly in the TNA race for the vacant TNA championship was Matt Hardy saying he's being very mistreated in WWE. It's not the same. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Matt Hardy's not the same Matt Hardy I watched about 4 years ago. The Never Quit attitude. You know, the Matt Hardy that, you know, innovated TLC. That's really not the Matt Hardy we're seeing right now. He's always getting injured. He's had so many surgeries. The last title reign he had was the ECW, I think, or the tag team. But still, that he's never won a World Heavyweight or WWE Championship. So I think he deserves to move on. But still, I'd say in my opinion, WWE's losing too many of their top and upcoming superstars. There's so many superstars that are coming up. The superstars that they can hold the ball, like Evan Bourne, John Morrison, Finley. We haven't seen him in a while. Sean Benjamin, he's gone. Some of the Divas, Beth Phoenix, all these people that were in the earlier years when WWE, after it became WWE, after it was the WWF Attitude Era, are starting to go. Let's go for another one that can carry the ball. Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, Jack Swagger, Sheamus, definitely Sheamus. Look at him, he's already two-time, WWE champion. You never know, he might be ever dressed for the SmackDown, or maybe the Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship in Raw. You never know that. So, there's so many good super, but they're not using them to their full potential. And I'll admit that they're not using them to their full potential. They're not. That's right, they're not using them to their full potential. Maybe Kofi Kingston, Drew McIntyre, they're using to their full potential. One really, just like Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's turn to go down. All the superstars that we know and we love are gonna start vanishing. And where are they all going? Just after the big mistake that Vince and Kenny McMahon made, eliminating ECW, you went ahead, and all the ECW and everything that Tommy Dreamer Taz, first Taz came to the commentary. And now what? One, they're going ahead, and now they're all in TNA. Even though Sabu and Raven were already in TNA for a while. Rob Van Dam was in there for a while too. Well, it's called Everybody's Coming Back. Just like Jeff Hardy. I know. We'll see Jeff Hardy today, but he belongs in TNA now. TNA property. Why? Soon WWE don't actually let these these people to their full potential. One, they're gonna go ahead and TNA's gonna grow and outgrow. Just telling you guys. Alright, we're also gonna go on another news. There's a brand new thing, a new return. You're gonna be surprised from the Undertaker and his brother Kane, the rivalry. It's not over. They're going to Hell in a Cell. You watched SmackDown the past week on March 20, which is coming to Sci-Fi pretty soon. Paul Bearer is soon to return. I'm not sure if it's true, but if Paul Bearer returns, that would like really put it back into place. Let me talk about the Undertaker for a second, and my opinion about the Undertaker. The Undertaker, he's starting to weaken. He's getting old, man. Sorry. He's been around. He was in WCW and NWA for a while. Right before he was The Undertaker. When The Undertaker was going ahead and The Undertaker, it was good, he needed rest. But every time Especially every time he faced Shawn Michaels, he would come back weaker. He's weaker now. You hear it in his voice. When you think you can hear it in his voice, when he first you can hear coughing in his voice. I don't know what happened to the dead man. Still, maybe soon. That's all I'm talking about. Really, nobody really sees it. No, everybody's like, oh, WWE's the best, 'cause that's what WWE wants you to think. They want you to think. They're going ahead. They want to go ahead and make you believe that WWE is the top brand. Yes, it is the top brand. Sales. But one, there's plenty of other brands and other wrestling companies and corporations that would actually stand a chance against WWE or TNA. Some not against WWE, but some close to TNA. Well, as my opinion right now, I'm going to give you my opinion on the TNA WWE. If it sparks to another Monday Night War, which it almost did, which never came, because one, you know, WWE is very powerful. WWE is very powerful. So basically, there's no way that there's any. No, I'm just gonna get off the topic. So one, that's in the future now. All right. I want to talk about this. The former Wolfpack and DX member Sean Waltman, also known as X-Pac. He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna get out. He's gonna get out on bail. I'm not sure he's in jail. Just like the two troublemakers. Just saying, they're both troublemakers. Alright, you know, between them and me, there's two great members of Wolfpack. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. Scott Hall. He's been in so much trouble, so many fights in the bar fights, alcohol reasons, DUI in the past couple of years. You know, it's kind of silly because when he tried to make his turn, never happened. But we hope to see maybe once again we can get the band back together. Wolfpack for life. Alright guys, coming to the end of the show. I thought I had to use 2 parts, but I guess I don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and before I have one more topic, you know, they're actually thinking about putting in a new pay-per-view to replace, wow, the Royal Rumble. A new concept to take away the Royal Rumble. What, I don't know. What, why would you, I can understand you taking away all the other pay-per-views. Just want, some of these pay-per-view names are just plain silly. Because they're naming matches as pay-per-views. Pay-per-view matches. When really, some of those pay-per-views were great names. The same thing, just different names. Still names don't matter. Quality's better than this name. Just like those name brand stuff you guys buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask, alright, this is speak up and leave a comment, please. Subscribe and please, you know, go ahead, you know, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any questions, just go ahead. Thank you for the support. This is Blueprint075 saying you love wrestling. Keep on watching TEH Wrestling Newz. Alright, we'll back for the night.